welcome to my Diablo 4 Poison Clone Rogue build. So with this build, you're going to be playing Poison Imbuement, Shadow Step, Shadow Clone, Dash for Movement, Twisting Blades, and Puncture. So for your skill tree, in the very top, you're going to take 1 point into Puncture, Enhanced Puncture, and then Fundamental Puncture for the vulnerable. 5 into Twisting Blades, Enhanced Twisting Blades, Advanced Twisting Blades. I put 3 into Sturdy and 3 into Sifting Strikes. 1 point into Dash, Enhanced Shadow Step, and then Disciplined Shadow Step. 3 into Weapon Mastery, 1 point into Dash, 1 into Trick Attacks, and 3 into Concussive. For Subterfuge, I take 3 into Exploit and 3 into Malice. For Imbuement skills, 5 out of 5 for Poison Imbuement, Enhanced Poison Imbuement, Blended Poison Imbuement. Then I do 3 into Deadly Venom, 3 into Debilitating Toxins, and 1 into Alchemical Advantage. And then I take 3 into Precision Imbuement. Here for my ult, Shadow Clone, Prime Shadow Clone, Supreme Shadow Clone, so you get 100% extra damage on your clone. Then I also take 3 Aftermath, 1 Adrenaline Rush, 1 into Haste. And then my key passives, I use Momentum. For your Paragon board, what I like to use is, the first glyph I use is going to be Closer. What I do is I take both paths, so I could get Skillful and Lawless Rare Node. For my second board, it is going to be No Witness. So, and then the glyph I use in this is going to be Exploit. So I go up, take the Training node, and I also get the Ruin node, as well as the Knowledge node. Then I like to go left. For the third board is going to be Exploit Weakness. I like to get Unassailable, Exploit node, Artifice node, and also Dosage node for extra Poison Imbuement. Everything in here is just more Poison Imbuement, skill damage, average damage to enemies, vulnerable damage, all that other stuff. For the gear set, I use Mangler's Helmet I use 3 ranks of Poison Imbuement on this, and then I use Might for damage reduction. Stats I go for this is Imbuement skill damage and poison damage. That's going to be like reoccurring for everything. It's just going to be like poison damage or imbuement skill damage. I use Runic Gloves of Corruption, 4 ranks of Twisting Blades, crit strike damage with imbuement skills, and then damage to enemies. You should be using Temerity. I have yet to find them, so I've just been using this. That gives me an imbuement skill cooldown reduction. For my boots, I use Ravengers, so Shadow Step is an extra charge, which is honestly really, really useful for having that extra unstoppable. 4 ranks to Shadow Step, damage reduction. I use Blade Dancer's Scorpion for my crossbow. I have crit strike damage with imbued skills, max roll on Twisting Blades, Blade Dancer. For the necklace, I use Necklace of Disobedience, and then damage reduction that are poisoned, damage reduction from enemies that are poisoned, and then 1 rank of Deadly Venom passive. This can honestly be re-rolled to try and get more cooldown reduction. For the first ring, I use Imitated Imbuement skills, so your clone uses the imbuement skills that you have, and then your casting an imbuement skill grants your clone 14% increased damage for over 5 seconds after using an imbuement skill when you use your ult. And then I use Bursting Venoms. So there's a chance that your crit strikes can pop a toxic pool around them, just doing more AoE damage. And then I use Edge Masters for my first weapon with crit damage to imbued skills, damage to close, damage to dazed. And then this has crit damage to imbued skills, and then I use Conceited as well. And then my specialty is going to be Preparation. I've seen people use Inner Sight, and it seems okay. It's just I like having my clone back faster. It just pumps out more damage for single target. But with this build, the single target is like really good, and then as well as like the AoE can also be really good as well. So yeah, let me know if you use it and enjoy.